càng cay viết lên lời yêu thương em gái mối tình yêu gió như đây nhiều năm rồi.
Hello everyone and welcome to or welcome back to my channel. In this video, I'll be forcing my best friend to try and guess the jobs of Genshin Impact characters, which might just testify how much their designs can give away about them. Make sure to like and subscribe if you enjoyed the video, and without further ado, let's jump right in. I'll begin with asking, how much do you know about Genshin Impact?
I feel like it's nothing, really.
It's funny how it's a game I play at least once a day, and I don't think I've ever trauma dumped its lore onto you.
I've heard of certain characters. I know kind of what it looks like I think I'd be able to tell it apart from another game, but I don't really know anything, really.
That's gonna be interesting, because your job today is to guess what jobs these characters have.
Oh no! This is making me anxious. I'm scared I'm gonna like piss off the entire fan base.
That's the fun of
I'm
it,
sorry.
getting it diabolically wrong. So, I will open up the character archive. Did you just laugh at Ben? Don't diss our Chad like that. So, I have come up with a randomized list of characters to include for this, so we'll be going random.
Okay, so it's not all of them then?
No, it's not all of them. I think there's like up to almost 100 by now. If we miss any characters that people would like to see, we could make a part 2, you know. I will have to warn you, once I click this, there's gonna be text on the right side of the screen that actually spoils what they are, so I'll have to like...
Wait, do you want me to put like, do you know what I could do?
A sticky note.
No, literally, I am just getting a sticky note out. I'm not joking.
They do have idle animations, which I suppose might give you some kind of idea of what they might be like. This is our first. What do you think of Mavuika? If we're thinking job-wise.
Look, I'm going off of context clues here. I am assuming with the stellar context clues of this bike that this woman is a biker or could be part of like a mechanic or something.
A mechanic?
I feel like that would be cool, where it's like she's the lowly mechanic in this woman's only auto shop, if that's what you call it.
I will reveal to you what she actually is. She is essentially a god of war.
Oh my god.
She's technically a human who became a god, and she's the god of fire, so that's why her hair is like that.
Yeah,
I'll move on
Jesus.
to the next one, which you have seen before, but I wonder if you can guess what her job is.
Oh my god. We just memed by getting her to scale a wall so we could just hear the noise. I mean, I'm going off of the hat. I feel like she does some kind of witchcraft or some like kind of occult something because of the hat, and now because of the book. That's very handy.
Her official position is she's a librarian.
What? But actually, I think they do work being a librarian. With the book, I think that adds a bit more to it. It's kind of cute though, but I understand that she's like quite an old character at this point.
On to the next one.
Oh my god, this guy. Bruh. I love how from the back, he's like so covered up with all this texture and, you know, all these different parts of the outfit. And then you come to the front and then there's just nothing
Jump
there.
scare.
I mean, the first thing that came to my head was that he is some kind of like a warrior or something, or like a swordsman fighting for his country. Yeah, what's with the comb? Okay, he's an egotistical swordsman.
He is actually jobless.
Oh my god! He's unemployed.
God.
This is unemployed behavior right here.
He's the leader of a gang, and they are all so goofy and bad at what they do.
That is very different, actually. Maybe as soon as he turns up to a new job, he immediately doesn't accept help, and he's like, oh no, I know what I'm doing. And then he just fucks it all up, and they're like, oh, it's like, just ask for help, bro.
But what do you think of this dude?
This guy's got long legs, Jesus Christ.
For some reason, the guys in this game have the longest calves known to mankind.
This is hard because his clothes remind me of a bird, but what does that say about his profession though? Is he getting the birds though? That's the question. Perhaps it says that he is a leader of something. And I suppose similar to what I was saying with the other guy, where he's like a protector, but maybe he's a little bit calmer than the other guy. He seems a bit more professional, you know, with the boots on. I mean, he ain't got the toes out like the last guy, that's all I'm saying. Oh my god, if only I could read Japanese.
That is not Japanese.
Wait, cut that out. Oh my god, that's embarrassing.
He's a scribe for an academia.
Interesting. He's like an upgraded monk.
He was offered a promotion, but he was like, nah bro, f it. I don't want to like talk to people and stuff. I'm just gonna stay a scribe.
The earpiece now is like what today is when you put like your earphones in to basically signal to people that I don't want you to talk to me.
Yeah. Okay, on to the next
Oh my
one,
god.
which is a very iconic character. You must have seen her somewhere at least once.
I have, and the like half kimono. Why is it half cut? That's so annoying
I don't
to
know,
me.
bro. Why are her undies out?
From the really like traditional way that this character looks, and also the hair and the grace, the decorum, I would say it kind of reminds me of like a traditional like tea house or something where she works as a waitress. I'm not going on the lines of escort, I would like to point out.
She is the goddess of Electro, which is like electric. So she's kind of like the leader of Japan, but in Genshin.
That is insane for this to be a goddess. Like, goddamn. Imagine being a goddess and your underwear is out.
She kind of created this world in her brain, and she made this
Oh my
puppet
god.
to do all of her godly tasks in the real world.
Why is that kind of a vibe though?
No, it is.
Like, I relate to that so bad. If your goddess is like living in their head, there's no wonder that they're gonna be bad at their job.
Okay, on to the next one.
This sounds stupid, but he looks so 2D.
I think it's just the early model.
I'm genuinely stumped. This guy is giving off so many different clues. Like, there's the fur, so you're thinking this guy's like a hunter. Then you got these fucking skinny jeans. And then he's flicking coins. Like, what the hell's going on? Why do I feel like he's really arrogant and he's like a bouncer or something? And do you know what I mean?
bouncer?
Why do all of the men kind of look the same, where they could just be warriors or something? Because they've got the capes, they've got those fucking trousers, and it's like, bro, what are you? Bouncer in the streets, assassin in the sheets. That's what I'm saying.
What? This guy is a
That's what the
cavalry
coin's
captain.
for. Oh
What do you
my
mean that's what
God.
the coin is for?
It's not working with that 2D face. I'm sorry, mate.
He's quite tied in with the lore, actually.
How? How is this guy part of the lore?
On to
Oh my God.
Dory.
What the hell? That's also got coins. What's going on?
I'll give you a spoiler. The coins are actually related to what she does.
Okay, I've got it. She works in a circus, boys. There you go. That's my thought process.
What about this little guy?
He's another act. He
He's
loves
another
it.
act. They're a duo.
They're just a traveling circus.
Okay, well, you got the traveling part right. She's a traveling merchant.
Oh my god, it's so different.
She has like a genie bottle, and I think the little thing that comes out is like the thing inside of it.
I think it is because it's got like that little tuft of hair, you know?
And apparently she's like
She's
a
cute,
grown-ass
though.
adult.
Oh god, no! She's a cat girl.
Any
Honestly,
ideas what she could be?
the little like berry kind of hat thing, I just immediately thought she's a student that likes to cosplay as a cat girl. What's with the protein shake thing on her back?
Okay, it's related, I'll tell you that. It's a shaker for alcohol.
How the hell is a cat girl a bartender?
Yeah, she's a bartender.
Why would you want a cat doing your drinks that you're just gonna get fur in the drink?
It's like a cat cafe, but for alcoholics.
Kind of a vibe, but at the same time, no.
On to the next one.
Oh, I've seen him before. I definitely have seen
Have
him
you?
before. Yes. Where? I have no idea,
He
but
is
I
very
recognize the
popular.
hat. He feels like he's like the emperor's child. He's like the obedient one that's carrying on his father's good work, looking after the peasant. Good lad,
You think
but
he's
shy.
a good lad?
I mean, he's kind of magical though. What if he's the emperor's child, but he's secretly magic, but the emperor is against magic and is trying
That's
to
like a
ban
League of Legends plotline.
That's my headcanon for this guy.
Do you remember the Raiden Shogun? You know how I said she's a puppet? This guy was basically the first prototype of the puppet before she made this one. Basically, he gained a consciousness and she felt so bad that she like abandoned him to live his own life.
We love a goddess that has morals deep down, you know.
But
If you
she
feel bad.
abandoned him. He joined basically like this military force called the Fatui. He quit the Fatui. He was going to ascend into a god, but then it failed.
Oh
and
god.
He got jailed for a while, I guess. And then he got adopted and now he's a student.
His like resume must be insane. We can change him. It's all good.
On to the next one.
Oh my god, she's so cute. She's like a little fairy. She's a queen of the little fairies. Oh my god, Woody, that's so cute. I feel like she's an apothecary or something. Maybe not witchcraft in this sense, fairy magic. And she has like a little shop in the village. She's the one you call when you're in distress.
She is the god of plants.
Oh, why are they all gods? Why are they all gods? Why can't you
The
just be a shopkeeper?
She's the god of wisdom, so she's actually very intelligent, and she's the one who took the last guy under her wing.
She is really cute though. She's the god that I'm rooting for. Oh my god. What is this outfit? What is he? Oh, why are they with weapons again? You just think, okay, this guy is like a captain of some sort, or he's like a general, or he's a warrior. My guy is just wandering the street, looking at the shopkeepers, you know, getting the street food, waiting for his evening class to teach the youngins some like self-defense.
I can low-key see that happening. He's actually a housekeeper. I don't know if you remember Ayaka and her brother. He basically is like the housewife for those two.
Fair for a servant, honestly. He'd look way shabbier if this was real life.
Okay, this one's gonna be funny.
Oh god! She's like a mixture of like every mythical being. She could be anything. Bro's jobless and just delusional and thinks she's actually a mermaid. This is so difficult. I really can't like tell anything from the outfit. I mean, there's fish. Surely it's ocean related. Please don't say she's the fucking god of the ocean or something. She's a swimming teacher. When her students are struggling, she gets in the water with them and just turns into a fish.
She is a divine priestess. I don't think you could
Interesting.
tell, but she's basically like a war strategizer.
How is she a war strategizer in those
I
little
know.
hills? I mean, fair play for going against expectations.
Okay, next.
Please don't say she's the fucking god of the ocean or something. Bro looks like CL in like another universe. That's actually such a cute outfit. That is some royalty right there. She seems kind of reserved, having afternoon tea on the lawn by herself. And maybe her friends are the ocean animals. Is she also someone who is like a researcher?
She's actually an actress. And to top that off, the god of water.
Why do they have to be gods of everything?
She was cursed to live as a human for 500 years, but act as if she's a god, and she wasn't allowed to tell anyone.
Is that why she's an actress? So that she can like live a life of whoever she wants to be? Because she can just fake it till she makes it, you know?
She basically is faking it till she makes it. Okay, who's next on our list? Ooh.
Oh, who's this guy? Is this guy like a really old-fashioned professor? Is he like a guard or something? Does he work in a prison? He works for the emperor. Bro's a bodyguard.
It's always the emperor. This guy is a prodigy detective.
Oh my god.
He's like
How?
insane at his job.
Show us the facts, honestly. I want to know how good he truly is. With an icon like this, does he beat Detective L? That is my question.
Here we go.
She looks like a vampire, goth gal with the webs. She's ready for Halloween. Oh god, I don't know what she'd be though. She kind of looks like Misa as well, which is
I
putting me
see
off a
that.
bit.
She just thinks she's the main character. She thinks
Oh,
she's
no.
the shonen protag. She kind of just role plays being a princess. She's like obsessed with fantasy books, so that's why she dresses so wildly.
I think she needs a bit of reality. It's kind of relatable at the same time. Oh my god. Is that a chef hat?
Yes, indeed.
Bro is a baker or a chef, because I just said chef. She's obviously just created something out of ice. I imagine there's like this expensive, luxurious cruise and she's been hired. She's skilled.
But she kind of reminds me of that one girl from the like cooking anime where all their clothes come off.
Oh my god, Food Wars.
Yeah.
I mean, I can see the plasters on the knee. That's interesting. Bro looks like a pro wrestler, beating the shit out of people. And that's where she's getting the injuries, because maybe she's not very good at it.
She is actually a chef as well.
How the hell? Oh my god, if you're a chef, why why the hell are the plasters on the knee?
The
Surely
oil
they'd be
burns.
on the hand.
The little
Fair.
bear is actually like some kind of god.
What is this game, honestly? I think this is the craziest one so far, where you're just like, how?
Here.
Oh my god, those like kind of leg warmers just remind me of like old MSP where you could get those fluffy boots. What is with the double tailed? She's like a scientific wonder. She's wandering the streets in her human form, but secretly during the nighttime goes out into the forest and becomes her creature self.
Well, she definitely wanders the streets because she's basically Amazon Prime.
Kind of makes sense with the box, I suppose.
She turns into a box.
You're joking. That's insane.
Look.
I mean, she's better than Prime because she can literally get there in a flash.
Record speed. Okay, next one.
Rose and Elf,
An L.
she looks like Santa's helper. She's making the products in the North Pole. In reality, she wants to spread her wings and get out there and do something better with her life.
She is actually a lawyer.
Imagine
She's a lawyer.
Imagine you've been wrongly accused of something and you're thinking, okay, good, gonna contact my lawyer. I would be like, I'm doomed. I would never have guessed lawyer. That is insane. I don't know if I take legal advice from her, I'll be honest with you.
Okay, next one.
Bro works in a Tudor house. Like, what is this? At the moment, he's into his music. He's taking it chill. He's looking very regal. He's still a child. He hasn't got much responsibilities yet, but he knows that one day he's going to grow up to be a king.
He is a bard who gets drunk all the time.
It makes sense with that outfit. He seems fun, but he's not royalty, unfortunately.
But to top it all off, he's the god of wind.
Well, why do they always have to be like, I thought we already had a god of wind, that other
No,
guy
we
that
didn't.
went to prison. Imagine the god of wind is none other than your like Twinkie Shakespeare.
Okay, on to the next.
Bro looks like a chipmunk. What's going on?
I think he's the shortest male in the game.
He looks like he's part of like a tribe or something. He's a gatherer or something. He's like a herbalist. They come to him because he's got all the exotic plants. He seems kind of reclusive. Also with the mask, maybe he wants to kind of stay away from people.
He's like
Oh my
this
God.
really strong protector, basically, of Genshin China. He has some type of corruption from fighting. He doesn't really get close to people because he's afraid of corrupting them.
That is actually very tragic. I
Yeah.
apologize to this guy. I think that is quite the trauma.
He's very old.
He's very old.
Yeah.
Bro.
Next.
I will say, because I am #1 Air Blue fan, I'm aware, I think, actually. Didn't you say she does, like, food contests? And she's, like,
Yeah, but she
um,
also has another job alongside that.
again, with, like, the plaster and stuff, does she also fight people?
Yeah, she does. And she's also an orchard manager.
What is it with so many characters juxtaposing against themselves?
Next one.
She immediately looks like she's like a soldier.
Okay.
She's immediately front line. She's got the badges. She's backless. Let's go.
She is a captain of like a reconnaissance company. And
That checks out.
she also dances on the side.
She's like beating monsters to a pulp, and then by 9 p.m. she's doing the waltz. He looks like a pirate. Shiver me timbers, those jiggle physics, goddamn. She'd collect people. She gets them to walk the plank.
I would thank her if she made me walk the plank.
But yeah, the hat is really cool though. She's like the female Captain Hook.
She's actually a champion duelist.
You're fighting a losing battle with this woman.
Yeah,
Fair. I
duelist.
still feel like she suits sea travel though. I think it's that hat.
Mona.
God damn, that's right up there. Again, kind of witch hat. I see the vision. I see the vibe. Similar to Lisa in that way. More money? She broke. That means she's doing a job that is super niche. So she's never really earning anything. Oh my god, she's like a really niche crystal seller. She has like an Etsy store and she's selling crystals, but they're so expensive that no one ever buys from her, which is why she's broke as fuck. Oh, she's gonna be a fucking god of something. She's gonna be like a god of time or something.
She's an astrologist. She
to be
just spends
fair-
all of her money on like astrologist gear and she won't have enough for rent because she'll be like, oh, I need this new crystal ball.
I was literally talking about crystals. Girls who are like really into crystals and really into zodiac
Yeah.
signs. They're usually broke as hell. Oh my god.
Shilonan.
Cheetah. Again, that does not help, really, does it? This context clue, she looks like a DJ, but at the same time, you're thinking, is that actually what she does? The first thought that came to my head is she kind of reminds me of the original with the motorbike, and she could have been the apprentice mechanic under her. That could have been fun.
Oh,
Oh, but
okay.
now she's roller skating. What does she do? She works in like a mall. Every day she just rocks up with a different thing every time. One day she's there with like the skateboarding. Next minute she's there with roller skating. What is she gonna rock up with today?
She is a blacksmith.
How? How is she doing blacksmithery?
Well, actually, she is the one who built that motorbike and her roller skates and her DJ set.
Oh, no way. Okay, fair. She's a DIY queen.
Next one.
Why does he also look so 2D? I feel like he works in the medical industry. And maybe that's what the tablet is for as well, jotting down people's symptoms. He's your local GP, you know?
He's actually a captain of the investigation team. He's like an alchemist, basically.
Kind of similar, but more of like a
scientist side to things. He himself is actually a synthetic human.
That's kind of tragic. Like, imagine trying to learn about something that you will never be.
Onto an absolute icon.
I don't know why, but there's something about that outfit where I feel like you'd walk into this manor house and there's this massive kind of stairway, and then there's this massive portrait on the wall, and she's just in there. She looks kind of evil, sitting on her throne, you know. Her outfit is so cool though. I love it. Honestly, she feels like one of those people where she looks so good and so evil that she fits being a painting.
Not a painter, the painting. She's the head of an orphanage, actually. She's not a good person, but she's not ultimately evil either. She saved these kids herself, and she's kind of giving them jobs. All the kids call her father.
That's kind of a serve though.
I know it is. Next.
I don't know, but with a jacket like that, it kind of looks like a commander, you know, but it's also incredibly impractical.
She is actually an intelligence agent. I think she stole this jacket from someone from the Fatui.
That is quite the flex to be like, damn, if only you could, you're beneath me.
Hu Tao.
She looks like a traffic warden.
A traffic warden?
Or she looks like a conductor on a train. What is she doing? Imagine a festival and she's the one in charge of the traffic, and
You are
she's there.
so hung up on this traffic warden job.
I know it. I feel like I have to make it work. She's there, you rock up in the car, pull down the window, you roll it down, and you're thinking, oh god, look at this woman. But for some reason, there's something about her where you just cannot stop thinking about her for the rest of your trip, thinking, why is she doing a job like this?
What about the ghost?
It's a ghost of other traffic wardens.
She's the director of a funeral parlor.
Oh my god, wait, that's actually kind of cool though. That's why she's
Yeah.
like slightly psychotic and weird.
Okay.
Oh,
You might
this-
recognize this guy.
Kind of reminds me of, what's his name? Blaze?
Blaze? You mean Blade from Star Rail?
Yeah, maybe he's just a professor, you know. He's just trying to give out his knowledge. What's with that like meteor looking thing? It's kind of blocky. He's a gaming professor. No, just- There's a suit there. He's looking proper. Look at him. He looks like he's at the podium, you know, talking to people. He's wise beyond his years. You go to him to know any piece of information because he just knows everything.
He actually works at the funeral parlor with Hu Tao.
He looks too sane to be doing a job like that.
I'll tell you why. He's the god of Geo.
Why are they always gods?
He pretended that he died because he didn't want to be a god anymore, and now he just works at the funeral parlor. He's gone into retirement. He's an unk.
Fair play to him, honestly. But imagine being like, okay, I'm gonna retire, and instead of doing some like part-time shifts at Asda, instead I'm gonna go to a funeral parlor. Who's this guy? Bro's like a software developer. He's creating the tech. He's one of those people that needs to get like the newest of everything. He's there. He's got it. What is that little chameleon? It's kind of cute. It's like he can't get any friends, so his friends are like his game characters.
He's actually a saurian hunter, which are kind of like these dinosaur-looking creatures. And the little guy next to him used to be this all-powerful dragon that he trapped. But
He
yeah.
literally has like a Ben 10 watch though. That's crazy.
Yeah.
Oh my god,
Second
this
to last.
He's like a fortune teller. You go into the tent and it's like a dark black tent, and you're like,
I
"Damn."
can see that.
Him and his like squirrel companion, whatever that is just telling you your fortune, but he's like slightly corrupt, so all the things he tells you are like negative things that aren't actually true. He's mysterious and practices magic on the side.
I'm
Yeah.
sorry to say, he's a vegetable farmer.
What? How? I mean, even with the tattoos as well, like, it's the final lad.
Here.
What? This is so anticlimactic to finish with Ganyu. Bro, what is going on here? My god, I have no idea. What's with the bell? I've got it all sorted. She works with the last guy. They work on a farm. It's all cottagecore. He's on the vegetables. She's looking after the cows. And then there's that other guy with the horses.
Oh my god.
They're all connected. I mean, they're just living their cottagecore dream.
This girl is a secretary.
What? A secretary for the farm?
Basically the Chinese government, but in Genshin.
Get out of here.
And that brings us to the end of guessing Genshin Impact characters' jobs. If anyone wants to see more, please comment below and maybe we can make a part 2.
I'm raring to go. I'm ready. Subscribe to this Chad. And I hope everyone enjoyed. Thank you.
And a quick note, if you're interested in a chill Discord server where you can make friends or talk about the games you like, feel free to join the Cloud Town, where we mostly talk about games such as Twisted Wonderland, any Hoyoverse games, or more. The link will be in the description below. Thank you so much for watching, and feel free to like, comment, or subscribe if you enjoyed the video. It really helps the channel out. Goodbye!